After 24 hours out in the cold, the independent Kashmir MLA Engineer Rashid being moved away by the police to his residence. Rashid spent the entire night out here outside the residence of the Chief Minister in minus 4.5 degree temperatures in protest of the government's move to issue identity certificates to refugees from Pakistan.
We want to tell her that it is absolutely unacceptable that you will issue domicile certificates or now to what you are referring as identity cards. It is not acceptable to us, and we are not saying this thing on criminal lines. The law has been passed by Maharaja in 1927.
There are about 20,000 families of refugees from what is now West Pakistan living in the state. The regional parties want them to be settled outside the state because they can't be given citizenship rights as per the state's subject laws of Jammu and Kashmir. The government says they are only issuing identity certificates and not domicile to refugees.
I think the nation owes it to this segment of refugees to provide them with a dignified means of livelihood. They are the victims of partition which happened 70 years ago. A proof of identity is a basic right that they would be seeking to gain a reasonable employment.
But the opposition is not convinced and have threatened fresh protests despite the 5-month-long unrest in Kashmir.
Rather than, trying to blame us for doing our job as a responsible opposition which wants to safeguard the state subject law, the state government should look inwards at its contradictions, at its fixed matches, and stop blaming others for its own inherent contradictions and nefarious designs.
As Kashmir is still struggling to overcome the aftermath of 5-month-long unrest, domicile issue of West Pakistan refugees has triggered another controversy. While the government says they are only issuing identity certificates to the refugees, it has failed to convince the opposition. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.